Didn't you say Papoose inspired you to get in the booth?
Nah, I thought Papoose was next. I think everybody did it in like 2000. What was that? 04
when
maybe.
You hear "Touch It," you gotta consider rapping. Honestly,
hey, that was a hard ass beat. You know, it was hella random. Yeah. Mary J being on there. That was random.
Mary J belongs with whatever room she wants to be in. Honestly,
no, yeah, it was just random as fuck. Cause like you got like Busta had his verse, then you got Lloyd Banks, then Papoose, and then Mary J just comes out of nowhere. It's like, what the fuck?
I don't remember a single word of her verse.
Boy, ain't she?
Yep.
Did Spliff Star have a verse on there?
I do not.
I don't know where Spliff Star has verses.
Hey, he had a song, and he.
I know he didn't. You're going to tell us about it, aren't you?
I remember he had some music pop up. It was like one. It was like right, wouldn't he? Nah. He wasn't rapping for shit on there. But like I remember one of the songs was kind of catchy. It was kind of like in that time when like Ron Browse was popping when New York was struggling.
Oh
yeah,
you never should have had an iPod. They never should have given you an iPod. What the fuck?
Y'all don't, dude. Spliff Star had a song. I just can't.
No, we don't remember Spliff Star songs, nigga. Nobody does. I bet you nobody listening to this can name a Spliff Star song without Google.
Tonio's listening. He can. I guarantee you,
Tonio's like, oh, that's the only physical disc I ever owned.
You know what was dope though? I liked how like how they still be like kind of kicking it together. That's like his man's. Because I remember when we went to that little throwback tour from back in the day. Like what was that? A couple years ago?
Hi Tyrell. This is Brandon.
I got the volunteer to run for city council too.
Dude, we should run together. That'd be fire. I recommended you. I'm only running if we can run together.
They seen you out there in your community leadership.
Yeah. I don't know why they would text Jamal then. But yeah, I'm down to run. Down to run together.
I'll be your campaign manager. But nah, what was I saying? The fucking
you were introing the pod instead of talking about Spliff Star.
Tashana Tate.
Damn, I really lost my thought. But hey, welcome to Critically Unfocused, episode 46.
Yes.
Yeah, welcome. We are in this is Super Bowl week. This is meat week. This is
DP week.
Come on.
It is meat week.
Oh, fuck. It is meat week. It is DP week. It's the first week of Black History Month. I was kind of hoping you would start there. Maybe.
Is it the first week? It's the first week that started in Black History Month. Huh? It's not the first week of.
Okay, whatever. It's the first real week. It's the first one I'm acknowledging.
Why? We just had like 5 cool ass days you could have kicked
because I fucked up. That's why.
Okay. Whatever.
Hey, I only had 2 46s for the athlete of the week because 46 is not a popular number. I had Alfred Morris, one fire running back here, and Jason Collins wore 46 and 2014.
All right.
I think
former Washington Commander.
Yeah, but I think Jason Collins in 46 should be the cover of the episode.
What are you talking about? The NBA nigga, right?
Yes.
No. I'm sorry. Nigga, no. He was fucking trash. Don't put that nigga on the cover of this shit. I don't even care about that.
We're being inclusive, all right? All Black Lives Matter this month, my nigga.
Yo, what about what number did Captain
Except
Marner
for Christian
wear?
Walker.
Did he wear 46?
Nigga,
y'all gonna cake for Candace Owens this month? She's black.
Nah, fuck that bitch.
Candace Owens and Christian Walker can both eat a dick.
Who's Christian Walker?
Tamara, the girl on Fox News. Y'all, her name?
She can stay. She's not as problematic as the other ones.
No?
I don't think so. Candace Owens has said some of the wildest shit I've ever heard out of a black person's mouth.
Oh my god.
And Christian Walker, I think, is half brain dead. I'm not sure.
I thought you were talking about what's his name.
Let me tell y'all.
Oh boy.
I don't know. Damn, what the hell I was. Why was that? I don't know. Either way, so one of the news articles that popped up about the dude who got ambushed in his house by the cops and killed in Milwaukee. I read one from Fox News just to see how they were going to talk about it. Just because because I mean, if that's the conservative side, right? Like if they should be as heated as everybody else, just because like it from the 2A standpoint, like the man was legally armed in his house and all that shit, and like that's like the government overstepping their boundaries, which like conservatives are supposed to be against and all that shit. Mm-hmm. So they didn't like try to talk bad about him, but then they said like someone in the house made threats against police last year while getting arrested. Like, what is that relevant to anything?
I hate
this
when
shit?
they do that, because even if that was the case and even if it was him, there's no fucking way that the police knocked on that door and were like, hey, just so you know, last year, like,
No. It's not saying that's how come they kicked in the door. They're saying
No,
that's
I
how
know.
come this isn't so bad.
I just hate when they bring shit like that up, like, oh, George Floyd did this in the past. It's like, sure, what any of that may be true, but that had nothing to do with what happened. Like, those police were like, hey, be extra vigilant, like, because this person.
I was just seeing how they were going to make it so that their audience shouldn't feel bad about this.
Yeah, I don't understand how they could find I mean, I guess I understand, but I just don't get why people like. You shouldn't fuck with anybody who like is on the same side of every single argument. Like there's objectivity in every single like different situation. This situation is like wrong. There's no way, shape, or form you can cut it. You can be the most conservative, nigga hating person in the world. You should be able to look at this and be like, something like this happening is wrong with no spin. But I don't get how people can sit and watch something where it's like, you know, every time a black person is involved, they're definitely wrong, and just be like, oh yeah, that's probably right. I mean, obviously racism.
Like there's got to be something. There had to do something wrong.
Just tell the story. Like, this was wrong. Like, these police should be held accountable. This system should be held accountable. You don't even got to go as far as like what I would say and tear the whole shit down, but like it was wrong, and you can say that full stop without digging into, oh, somebody at this address said this and that.
They had to find something we can dangle in here for them to focus in on.
RIP that man, because it literally could be any one of us. Like, if I hear my door get kicked in, I'm not, oh, I hope those are actually police shouting police. Yeah, that's
sure, I could be anybody. You don't know what the fuck is going on.
White or black, nigga. Like, somebody kick your door and you got a gun, like you were grabbing your gun. Yeah,
you got a door.
If you got a door, a car door, a tent, like you can be that easily. Dog.
You got them beads hanging on the doorway, kick them shits in too.
You're stupid. That's funny.
Police.
You're sick. Yeah, but RIP him, man. Fucking God, police fucking suck. God damn it. Judges suck. I think they were saying like the DA or whatever originally was like, yeah, we just need a search warrant, and the judge was like, make it a no knock just for the safety of the police. like how does that make it safer?
You know, I filled this shit out already. They didn't need it, but I can just change these couple lines right here. You can take
like
it.
what?
I can do a whole new one.
You know what would have been safer for everybody involved in that situation is if the police knocked on the door and said, "Hey, police, open up." That person who ended up being innocent would have been like, "Hey," or a court summons would have been like, "Oh shit, yeah, you're looking for somebody else." You know, it was unsafe for the police kicking his fucking door in and making him grab a gun. That's unsafe. Stupid ass. I fucking hate. God damn it. Whatever. I don't want to go further. I hate the police. God damn it. Pisses me off.
All right.
We'll talk about positive black shit.
Well,
all right. Let's just talk about black shit.
The internet gave a warm response. Well, never mind. No, we're not gonna. There's nothing to talk about there. Trade deadline.
Were you about to say they gave a warm response to Nelly?
No, you said they didn't.
Oh, they didn't. I just thought that's where you were going. I wanted to know what
who's getting the better service between Nelly and other brother.
I swear to God. I
didn't say any of that shit, so it is what it is.
All right,
Tyrell seen all of it.
I did. All right. Well, one person had two people involved, so I think that person probably winning. Yeah, I feel like that's already a dub. But that other person was also giving and receiving, so I think that's less of a dub. Man, shout out to Isaiah Rashad, man. If you get hoes how you can get them, man. However you want them, however you can get them, you get them.
Hoes is hoes, man.
Yeah, hoes is hoes, man. I don't give a fuck. If Isaiah Rashad posted two bitches sucking his dick, we would have been jumping from putting his jersey in the rafters. It ain't my cup of tea, but do you, player?
I didn't. The rules of a threesome don't say that it has to be two of any type of thing. It's just three. That's it. He's up.
A forbidden threesome, nonetheless, but a threesome.
Top dog.
Oh my god, yo! I was with Tonio the night that came out. We went to the Laker game with him and Giselle this week. My nigga wanted to throw up. He was like, I seen his face, and I just had to delete all his music from my phone. He wanted to jump off the 300 level fucking stands. My man was going through it. He was like, man, I was at his concert, rapping all loud and shit, calling him bro. I could just see the tears welling up in his eyes and shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He's just a hater, man. He's just a hater, man. Hey, Zay, do your thing, bro. At least one person on the CU pod will always support you.
I do too. I just didn't stay with that last album. Or Sun's Tirade, really. But Sylvia Demo.
Sylvia Demo, that's it, man. Yeah, I forgot Blake put me on the Isaiah Rashad. Yeah, hell yeah.
Man, I don't care, man.
Niggas just slammed down on some Apco chicken, which I'm sure is fire.
Oh, man.
Niggas is gay.
Nah, but and then in the other Meat Week video, Nelly was getting the worst head I've ever fucking seen in my life. I can't believe, I don't even know why he hit record on that bitch. He had the flash on. There was no shimmer. Like y'all smoked a backwood and went immediately to give it top. That was
what?
You said she knocked down a bag of JoJo's.
Nigga, yeah, she had the driest mouth. It literally looked like Nelly woke his lady up. And he did say, I know he came out and apologized, like, this is an old video, no one should have seen it. This is like bad publicity for her and her family and shit like that. Dog, he should just never have recorded it. And if he did record it, he should have deleted it immediately after. Because if I got head like that, it looked like he woke her up in the middle of the night. I was like, hey, I'm trying to get some neck for me. She was like, I'm not rolling over and I'm not taking my bonnet off. You get what you get. And he was like, okay, sounds good. And then decided to post it. That shit was awful. I'd be upset. Lazy side booty ass.
That's crazy. Lord. And some people say that's one of their goats too. That's crazy.
That is one of my goats. Hey, you know what?
Who's his lady? Who you talking about?
No. He's talking about Nelly, not his girl. I don't know who the girl is. Just some like random.
Yeah, probably some random bitch, but
hey, she ain't got to be all that. She's a woman of God.
Hey man,
she's doing the Lord's work,
man. Who cares?
Oh man, nah, yeah, he's fucking sick. If he was like, oh, I was going back to watch it, or I was sending it to somebody, he's sick for that because that shit was fucking awful.
Man, that's what he get for making Sweatsuit. Garbage ass album.
Damn, cold blooded.
And that album what was the album after Sweatsuit? Where he just got like the brass knuckles for the album cover.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, my G. I don't know.
I can't think of that.
Do not know.
I don't know what one after Sweatsuit. What are you doing?
Didn't one of y'all have a Sweatsuit poster, or is that Tonio?
I think that was Tonio. I do remember hearing about this. I never seen it though.
I've never had a rapper poster.
Really?
Really?
Me neither. My rapper shit was just cutouts of a magazine or like a page ripped out or something.
I'm right. What was the CD store in the mall that got shot up? I remember I had a couple posters from there.
That was Sam Goody, I think.
It was that
or FYE.
One of those two.
Yeah. One of the two. I think it was Sam Goody because Sam Goody closed like immediately after that. Oh man.
Yeah, I want to say I know I had like I had some Rough Riders album compilation cover. That was fucking me up. I had that. I know I definitely had the Purple Haze album poster from there, and I want to say I had a Ludacris. I think I might have had the poster for Word of Mouth too.
You were 7 when that album came out. Whoever bought that for you was irresponsible as hell. Yeah, Word of Mouth wasn't that his first album, or was that back?
Nah, for the first time? Was back for the first time. Word of Mouth
was still like 2 years later, I think, or a year later.
Word of Mouth was when I was in middle school because I had the edited of that.
Oh wow!
Sorry to hear
that seems way early.
That's cool. Ludacris did sound effects for his ad libs, for his blips instead of like.
Yeah, you hear those noises and you know a word's being said.
I was thinking guess. That at the time.
Oh yeah, no. You just rap over it.
Word of Mouth came out in 2001.
Yeah, okay. So niggas was 10.
Yeah, November 27, 2001. Yeah, I was in second grade.
Ludacris poster instead of like a Pokemon poster. You had a Ludacris poster.
Explains so much about this nigga, man.
Pokemon's that shit. I think after like first year in Pokemon and after that first movie, I feel like I got out of all like the kid shit kind of early. Like you guys, like my parents, like
yeah, nigga, because you were listening to Ludacris and Styles P.
Fucking like man, like I see like what was it like this week? People was posting like the 20-something year anniversary of like the first Power Rangers movie. I never saw that movie because I think by the time that came out, I wasn't into Power Rangers or shit no more. I was gone off that shit already.
Why are you in such a rush to get old?
Nah, I don't know. I just kind of got out of
because his dad bought a computer when he was like 8, and it was a wrap for him being a child.
Well, the only kids just thought it was like games and shit.
That's funny. All right, Blake, what you got for us this week? You want to do trade deadline stuff?
Kind of. I mean,
fuck Ben Simmons.
Okay, let's start with the first
Ben
one.
Simmons.
February 4th.
Bet.
Well, that was Norman Powell and Robert Covington to the Clippers, which kind of like where are the Clippers going right now? I guess they're just trying to clear space to get ready for next year.
I don't know where either team is going. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, like waiting because it doesn't sound like either of Kawhi or Paul George will play this year unless they make like some deep playoff run somehow. So yeah, probably clearing space. And I mean, I guess like Robert Covington's like a copy of what they already have with Paul George and Kawhi, but obviously much worse. So I'm not really sure.
Or Moore's brother. That wing they just kind of swap out.
Yeah. So maybe that's just like, hey, when they're not playing, you're in their position. And then Norman Powell, I mean 3-and-D, I guess. Yeah, they have a whole bunch of like 3-point shooters on their team, 3-and-D guys.
Freshly paid Norman Powell too.
Yeah, that's what confused me about Portland. I'm not sure. Like, I'm not sure what Portland's trying to do. Like, got rid of Gary Trent because he was a copy of Dame and CJ. Like, I kind of feel like that makes sense. But then you get rid of CJ, and then you flip Norman Powell for kind of like Eric Bledsoe isn't going to do much for you ever.
No.
I don't know. And I will say, on the note of Portland, watching Anthony Simons in person this week, this motherfucker is incredible. He was kind of like locking up on D, and then would just hit. He came down and hit like 3 transition threes in a row to put them up against the Lakers. Not that the Lakers like some defensive juggernaut or nothing like that, but that he looks extremely good. So it kind of seems like a good choice for them to move off CJ if he can do all the shit that CJ can do. Which obviously we'll get to that next. But yeah, I don't know. That first trade didn't make really any sense to me at all.
No. Okay, and then on the 7th, this is all kind of leading up to the deadline. Deadline day is still coming. This is the Karis LeVert trade. Cavaliers picked up Karis LeVert in a 2nd-round pick that's owned by Miami, but it came from the Pacers. Sent out Ricky Rubio, 1st-round draft pick that's lottery protected this year, and 2 2nd-round picks.
Yeah. I like that move depending on what they do around it. Yeah, like they have Colin Sexton, bucket getter.
He ain't playing this year. He's hurt.
Yeah, he's hurt. And I think they have to pay him this year, and it doesn't really sound like they want to do that.
No, I think he's gone.
Yeah, they have Darius Garland. So I mean, Darius Garland and Karis LeVert together, plus like Jared Allen looking incredible. Evan Mobley looks good. So yeah, I think they're getting a solid little base. I'm interested to see what they do with Sexton going forward, though.
Yeah, I think they're just gonna probably let him walk, unless they have like another year on him or something like that. They're probably just gonna let him walk.
You think they're gonna let Sexton walk?
I think so.
I think they're gonna try to. I think they're gonna try to get something for him because he's a talented player. Is he
if
coming
they don't have any contract on him, they can't get something for him unless they sign him back and then try to trade him next year. Like,
yeah, and I think they might have his option this year. Let me see. Yeah, he's on year 4. 2022, he's a restricted free agent, so they'll have to match. And I don't think they're matching. Like somebody's gonna want to pay him. They're not matching him. So
yeah, let that go.
Yeah,
because they'll get compensation if he walks because I think since he's a lottery pick, so
yeah,
able to let him walk and get the pick from him.
He's probably gonna walk, and he'll help the team. He's nice.
This one, well, I've just based on how CJ was sounding on his pod, I thought like there was a good chance he could probably be out of there. Or like just movement was coming with Portland, but I didn't think it'd be the Pelicans. So CJ McCollum, Larry Nance, and Tony Snell to the Pelicans for Josh Hart, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Thomas Satoransky, and Didi Louzada in a 1st-round pick and 2 2nd-round picks.
I don't hate this trade for Portland. Like the first one didn't make much sense for me. I think both sides kind of benefit here. Like the Pelicans getting a vet, getting a ball handler. I don't really know if you're worried about building around Zion at this point because the motherfucker never plays. But I feel like he's a good pairing to have with Brandon Ingram. Like he is large. Putting him with Brandon Ingram, I feel like is a good fit. And then for Portland, like getting Josh Hart, another kind of 3-and-D wing guy. He's a younger version of Norman Powell for the most part.
They run him at the 4 too, Josh Hart.
Yes,
like he plays all the way up in the.
I like
fuck
Josh
will
Hart.
get you.
I've always
He'll get you 15 rebounds with no issue somehow.
Yeah.
I definitely like that trade for them. And yeah, I'm happy to see
big point guard too.
Yeah, well, he got moved again. I think he's with the Spurs.
Oh, did he already?
Yeah, he got flipped again.
He got flipped again.
Thomas Satoransky.
Oh, I think he did get traded again.
Yeah, he got traded to the Spurs. I don't remember what the move was. Something inconsequential. But yeah, I'm happy to see CJ go somewhere else. Yeah, yep. He was nice with them for a minute. But Blake, you had said earlier this week, like, it was hard for CJ to really shine how he should have shown, being next to like a player who literally does all the same shit he does. So I think going to the Pelicans, where it's like they need a player with his skill set, I think will look really good down there for him.
Yeah, because I do be like BI's balling, but I do be feeling like he'd be passive sometimes. So
for sure,
get someone else out there who's not gonna be scared to take a shot. I think CJ put up like 26 shots in his first go around. He was 6-26 or some shit like that. But I mean, it's not a great shooting night, but at the same time, you need that kind of aggression, like because he's not gonna go 6 for 26 every night. Like,
so. And especially like again, that team has for scoring. They have Brandon Ingram. That's kind of it. Yep. Like
they got a small backcourt because they got Devontae Graham.
Devontae Graham.
Yeah, Devontae Graham is there. And the what's the buddy's name? The Hispanic dude that's been down there hooping for like the last month. I don't know.
Dorado or something like that.
Yeah, been pulling up from deep three. He looks decent. So yeah, I mean they get some scoring around whenever Zion decides he's going to play for them again, potentially.
Whatever that looks like too.
Whatever that it's super.
If it looks like what it looked like before he left, that's great. If it's anything other than that, I don't know.
Yeah, a foot. Yeah, and we talked about it like with him like. Embiid is the kind of case study for the overweight, bigger guy who has like lower extremity injuries, can get it together. I don't know. It doesn't really sound like he wants to get it together there, though. Like, it does sound like he wants out kind of early. So we'll see if it happens there.
He didn't know Drew Brees was going to retire like that.
I'm the face of the city. Y'all left me down here with Slant Man.
Oh, wow.
I still think New Orleans fucked up by letting go of Lonzo, though. Him and Zion was a great pairing whenever they actually played together.
Every team that let go of Lonzo fucked up.
I fucking agree. Hey, every day that Anthony Davis trade looks worse. I know we got a ring out of it. Holy fuck. Every day.
Brandon Ingram. Next trade, this probably was the second most surprising one, I would say, of what happened. The Tyrese Halliburton to the Pacers trade, along with Buddy Hield and Tristan Thompson. Domantas Sabonis, Justin Holiday, Jeremy Lin, and a second-round pick going to Sacramento.
That was random as hell.
Yeah. Like, Halliburton was like supposed to be the guy that's not being able to be touched. If anyone's going to get moved, it's supposed to be like Fox, but it seems like they are trying to get this 10 seed locked up, so.
I guess, dude. The Kings just seem so fucking incompetent. Like, I don't trust any move they make ever anyway. And, like, trading the guy where it's like everybody's been pulling up the clip of him like I skipped workouts at the draft because I want to go to Sacramento. I want to change the culture there. I want to be a winner. And then 2 days later he gets fucking traded. Like, you got somebody who like sounds like they are excited to sign another contract when the opportunity comes up and is a bucket. And you're like, nah, actually, we want Domantas Sabonis, who probably when he gets the chance is going to leave. Because
he's on the contract for a couple years because he just got an extension.
He spoke about it this already. Like, Sabonis sounds like he's excited to be there and do the same thing Halliburton's talking about. But like you're saying, to find that guy out the draft though yourself, that's different. You don't pass on that.
He was telling people to like not like try to get him to work out because he wanted to go there. I was thinking like, what's wrong with this nigga? Okay.
I was like, oh, he about to be a bust because Josh Jackson was like, yeah, I want to go to this specific place and look at him. Nah,
I thought Josh Jackson was gonna be kind of nice.
The Pacers. I mean, I guess replaced LeVert with Halliburton, which I guess is a move. And Buddy Hield. So they got shooters. Is TJ Warren playing? Has he played since the bubble?
Oh,
I don't know if he's playing this season.
What the fuck kind of injury did he get?
Death is what he got. And then I guess they chose Miles Turner over Sabonis. So I imagine Miles Turner isn't moving like everyone is been saying forever.
Yeah, probably not now. TJ Warren has played. Oh no, that's last year. He played 4 games.
Yep. Yeah.
So he has not played this year.
Yeah, I don't. He's played 4 games since the bubble, which, mind you, the bubble was 18 months ago, 19 months ago.
He also got put into health and safety protocols on January 2nd, and it's like he's still not out. I don't know what the fuck that's about.
That same thing happened when I looked up, and Jamal Murray got put in health and safety in like the end of January too. Niggas just, I'm not with the team. I'm getting COVID.
What a name to bring up during meet week. That's crazy.
Move forward.
All right.
I'm
not okay. Thunder got a KZ Okpala for a second round pick. Who cares?
Hey, fuck the Thunder.
Alexander Walker got moved from Portland already for Joe Ingles and Elijah Hughes. And that's where Satoransky is a 3-team trade. Okay. So I think the big thing is there. The Blazers got Joe Ingles.
And that helps the Jazz right away. Like, I mean, Ingles is getting older. He's out with the ACL, I believe, so he's not playing the rest of the year. And
yeah, they said he'll probably never play again for Portland.
Probably. Yeah, that makes sense. And Alexander Walker seems like he could be a decent piece on that team, so we'll see. I was kind of high on him.
Getting a body for nobody is pretty good.
Always good, as we'll find out later.
Yeah, Bol got traded for the second time in like 3 weeks.
Him and PJ Dozier.
Where the fuck did Bol get traded to?
Boston.
Well, he went to Boston. Then from Boston, he went to the Magic.
Damn it! I wanted. Is Taco Fall still on Boston? On
he got cut, didn't he?
Oh, okay.
I think they don't have any meme players anymore.
I want to see Taco Fall and Bol on the same court.
No, we've seen that already. I hate that shit.
Oh, yeah.
Cheating ass team.
Niggas just high fiving at the top of the square.
I hate that team.
God damn. Wait, so do they got Bamba and Taco Fall right now?
Yep.
No, who guys Taco Fall? What are you talking about?
You said
no,
Taco
they got
Fall
Bol, not Taco Fall. Bol.
Yeah. My bad. They got Bamba and Bol.
Yeah, Taco Fall might not be on a team, bro.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I think he got cut.
I thought he was on somebody like G League team still.
Oh no, he's on Cleveland. He's appeared in 11 games and started 1.
Oh shit. Okay. He just ends up being real. He's just learning from Jared Allen. He'd be nice as fuck in like 3-4 years.
I don't think he can move.
Yeah, I don't think he can.
Hands up.
All right. Thad Young got out of San Antonio. Is going north of the border up to the Raptors.
Okay. I feel like any team that gets Thad Young is good. He's just like a solid contributor everywhere.
Well, so then Goran Dragic went to the Spurs too, but that's slightly surprising.
He's going to get bought out, isn't he?
Oh, is he? I don't know.
I thought I don't think he wants to be there.
Yeah, but he wanted to get bought out from Toronto too. I think he literally only wants to go to Miami.
Okay, well, good for him then. Yeah, they picked up a first-round pick for that too. The Spurs did this year, first-round pick, not protected.
Speaking of the Spurs, I think Pop is like 12 wins away from the all-time wins record. He's going to do it on a team that's going to be like 11th in the West if they get 11 more wins or however many it is. It might be 6 or something low like that. Like it's a stupid low number. For sure. Going to get a standing ovation as they lose to Cleveland by 26.
It's And
also shout out DeJounte Murray, hometown kid, home area kid. He's a all-star this year for the Spurs.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah, congrats, him and LaMelo were alternates, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think one more person got picked up too. I don't know.
Darius Garland also.
Garland? It was Darius Garland.
I thought he was just a reserve. I didn't think he was a replacement. Like after.
Oh, I don't know. I just know he's an all-star.
Okay. Well, Aaron Holiday, no one cares about that one. Porzingis, is that worth talking about?
Porzingis.
That's not. No, I'm going up the list as they're happening. Yeah. Montrezl Harrell went to the Hornets, which is good for them because that probably helped them come playoff time. They need a body like that.
Wait, you said Aaron Holiday nobody cares about, and you're probably right, but I feel like the Suns just got him for cash, and I feel like that's one of those moves where like, oh, Aaron Holiday just gave them 17-7 in a fucking playoff game or something like that. Like we don't care today, but I know that's going to kick somebody's ass in a couple months because he just got picked up for cash.
I'll remember this. I will remember this.
Yeah, please.
Somebody click this
wrong.
Shit. We'll see.
All right, eat a dick. What's the next one? You said Trez?
Yep, Trez to the Hornets.
Sure.
Or Vernon Carey Jr., Ish Smith, and a second round pick.
Yeah. Montrez is an interesting player. I don't really know what to think about him.
Streets need a body. 4-teamer. The Bucks picked up Serge Ibaka. The Clippers got Rodney Hood, Semi Ojale, and some guy I don't know whose name I can't pronounce. The
they got the
Kings got
draft rights to him, so I think he's still overseas.
The Kings got White Dante DiVincenzo, Josh Jackson, Trey Lyles, and David Michinow.
Also, the draft rights to him, so I don't think he's in the league.
Yeah, okay. These names aren't clickable, so that's why I think you're probably right. The Pistons got Marvin Bagley the third, not to confuse with Marvin Bagley the second.
The Kings are so fucking dumb.
He was
they went into the draft that had I'm not gonna say it. Maybe for sure 2 Hall of Famers picked around him, and DeAndre Ayton coming off a stellar fucking playoff run, and they came away with Marvin Bagley, which they turned into Dante DiVincenzo, Josh Jackson, who's barely in the league, and Trey Lyles. That's what you got for the third
Bagley
pick.
Was going to go high regardless, though. He was hella hyped coming out, especially
So was Trey, and so was Luka.
People were acting like they were kind of down on Trey coming out because they were talking about
sure they were, but Luka is from the same fucking country as Vlade Divac, and they were like, oh yeah, we love this guy. I can't wait to not take him. It's just dumb either way. I don't think anybody saw Marvin Bagley being what Marvin Bagley is, but the fact that they
of course,
took him and who's around him when they did take him, and then what they turned him into, he hasn't played most of the season, and they flipped him into a guy who refused to work out for you because he didn't want to play for your team. Dante DiVincenzo, who's solid, and Trey Lyles, who's been on every NBA team so far. Great Kings.
Marvin Bagley, a top 5 NBA rapper.
This is true. Nobody gives Dame smoke like that. The Clippers was kind of whatever. They just picked up some bodies, and then the Bucks getting Serge Ibaka. I don't know what that. They got picks from it too, so that's probably mostly what that is.
I like that one for the Bucks though, because I feel like that's another Bobby Portis for them. So get you another guy that can do those kind of things.
Yeah, I agree.
Especially you're not relying on him being big healthy for you or nothing like that. You need some minutes. Get some minutes. Especially when if he's gonna hit his jumpers too.
Yep. Hey. And he's not when the Clippers got him last year, it was hey, we need you to contribute a lot on the Bucks. It's hey, can you come in and play D for 7 minutes a game, hit some threes, or grab some boards?
Just pick up 3 fouls on B for us if you can.
Yep, that's it. Also, speaking of the Bucks, god damn it, that Giannis is about to win MVP. That motherfucker torched the Lakers. He went 17 for 19, had 44, and AD was just well, I don't understand what I'm supposed to do here. God,
he's in that LeBron in the first run in Cleveland where he could just muscle everybody to a win. His motor never stopped. That's where Giannis is at with his career right now.
Yeah, it's dumb. LeBron dunked on his head. Did a reverse dunk on his head, mind you, and he was bet, and proceeded to beat our fucking ass.
All right. The Celtics picked up Daniel Theis again from Houston. They sent Dennis Schroeder, Enos Freedom, and Bruno Fernando. Enos Freedom was quickly
2 years away from being 2 years away.
After that, Freedom is free.
Yeah, no, he got
for him. Him. I can't wait for him to go hoop in Turkey.
He can't even do that. They don't fuck with him.
Yeah, I know.
He go over there. They don't fuck with him. Head off. He's gonna get the ISIS treatment.
Come and grab that nigga.
Derek White went to the Celtics from the Spurs. They traded Josh Richardson and Romeo Langford, who I guess was a long-term project for them. They had a pick swap as well for the 2022 and 2028.
Yep.
Derek White was contributing already in his first game on the Celtics tonight.
Derek White's nice. I like that move for them. It's always so funny to me though. The first trade that the Celtics did, they didn't really give up too much, but it's funny that the Celtics potentially missed out on Kawhi and Jimmy Butler and these guys, or Anthony Davis, because they're we're not parting with the assets we have. The assets is the war chest. That's what we got. We got all these first round picks. We got these young guys. that all turned into literally fucking nothing. And now they're shipping them for Romeo Langford for Derek White. Not like Josh Richardson was a offseason pickup, didn't do much for them. Romeo Langford, when what's Buddy's name that just left there? Why am I blanking on his name? What was their last GM's name? Danny Ainge. When Danny Ainge drafted him, it's like, Romeo Langford's the point guard of the future. It's like
he's in the Jazz now, right? With the Jazz now, Danny Ainge.
Oh, I don't know.
I feel like
he's probably doing something with them.
I feel like he went to Utah. He's like president of some kind of operations, or I don't know if he's a GM. He got a title over there though.
I do not know. No, I didn't know he was.
He's a BYU guy. They're like, oh yeah, of course he's going over there.
That makes sense. Yeah, but say he seems like they're like, oh, I'm the advisor to. Yeah, he's an executive with the Jazz. It doesn't say what type of executive though.
Shout out to Jeremy Evans for winning that dunk contest.
Yeah, I'm gonna live in Utah, so I might as well like have this job here where I work 2 days a week.
Yeah, collect a check.
I don't hate it.
All right. Porzingis gets sent to Washington for Dinwiddie and Bertans. Kind of a bad look on the Mavericks there, just how much they invested in Porzingis, and now you're shipping him away for 2 guys who are shells of themselves.
Yeah, Davis Bertans has, when he has barely fucking played this season, has not looked like can't shoot anymore for some reason. And then Dinwiddie
kind of important.
Yeah, Dinwiddie just hasn't been it.
Dinwiddie was nice. Like, he used to be kind of nice.
Until he I don't know, tore his ACL and converted his paychecks to Bitcoin, and he kind of lost it.
I forgot he did that. Wasn't he doing somewhere like people could like buy into his contract or some other weird shit?
I think so.
You remember that, Blake? Does that sound
familiar? I think it made his contract like, to NFT.
You could like invest
in his contract.
Yeah. Okay.
Does a move like this lose you money if you bought shares of his contract? I wonder how that works. It's crazy to see Porzingis like his first. I don't know. The NBA careers are just interesting. Careers of sports players in general are just crazy. Like Porzingis, those first 2-3 years was like, oh, like this dude's about to be a factor for the foreseeable future, and now it's just
injuries,
like
man.
Getting traded for 2 players who, like you said, are shells of themselves and doing nothing.
I thought Porzingis was about to be that dude for a minute.
Man.
Once he got beat up back home, man, it was a downfall. Niggas beat you up in your home city and you're 7'6". Like, nah, bro, something's wrong.
He was leaking by a 5'8" man. A short cane.
Yeah, nigga packed him out.
All right. And then the last one, bitching and moaning, working itself out.
Love it.
Fuck
Ben Simmons goes to Brooklyn for James Harden. Ben Simmons, Seth Curry, and Andre Drummond, and 2 first-round picks goes to Brooklyn for James Harden. Maybe like one of the biggest stains on the whole player empowerment era just played itself out. It's kind of fucking gross.
Yeah.
I hope all those fines and stuff. I hope he doesn't get that money back because now he's talking about his mental and stuff is all fine. I don't think
he's not getting that money back because Philly would have to give him the money back. Yeah, definitely.
He's out $20 million. They ain't giving him shit.
Yeah.
Nah, I on the court though, I do like this trade for both teams. Like I think this helps all parties involved. It's just hilarious that like Jamal said it earlier this week. I think they like the big 3 in Brooklyn played like 50 games together.
16 games.
16 games together. Oh my God. Yeah. Holy shit. And it's look, hey, you know how we feel about vaccines and all this shit on this podcast. Look what the vaccine doing to people. Kyrie done ran a top 7 NBA player out of his fucking arena because he's like, yeah, I'm not getting the shot. Like, I don't think there's any situation where if Kyrie, because he's been healthy, if he was playing, had the vaccine and had been playing this whole time, where James Harden's like, yeah, I gotta go. Because they were 13-3 when they played together. Like you can't beat that 3 when they're all healthy. Especially with the way KD was playing this year. Are you kidding me?
I'm just like, at a certain point, I know it was like Harden just like looking at where they were seated and thinking like, damn, that means we got to play a lot of road games for the playoff.
Yeah,
he can't play road games. So I need to get the fuck out of here. Like,
I think James made the right decision. It is a stain for player empowerment because he thought you was going to hoop with some real niggas and like you was going to make some shit happen, but you didn't realize Kyrie was willing to put some dumb shit above the team. Yeah, I don't. Yeah. Hey, Philly just got better though. James Harden and fucking Joel Embiid. That's a nice combo to have.
Daryl Morey, man, didn't cave on all the other offers that came through. Like held out to the last minute on the deadline and came back with a former MVP. Like, come on.
What did the Kings send out for with Halliburton? It was Halliburton,
Buddy Hield and
Hield.
Tristan Thompson.
So that basically, I'm sure that maybe
Thompson.
De'Aaron Fox was probably what they would have offered for Ben Simmons, but like,
Yeah,
I'm
people
sure
were saying a lot of them packages were probably like ones that were going for Ben Simmons, probably.
Yeah, like so that this is a much better get. Like James Harden, who seems to be able to get back into fucking stellar shape and
whenever he's ready to.
Yeah, like James Harden's about to show up with a 6-pack tomorrow and be cramming on niggas again.
Yep. Probably put up a cool like 35 in the All-Star game. Hamstrings looking better than ever.
Yeah. All that for Giannis and Drew Holiday to come snatch his fucking soul in the playoffs.
Did James Harden play today?
I don't know.
I do know. I think
you think so. After all this, you think the Bucks are still the class of the East?
Yep, absolutely. Because they were struggling, and now that they got people healthy again, they look damn near unstoppable. Hey, Embiid might be on an MVP trajectory. I think Giannis is still that nigga out East, and if you're going to win the East, you got to go through him.
You can't judge people how they look against the Lakers, though. Y'all are sorry.
I'm not only we're scum of the earth. Okay, I understand that. Giannis is still that nigga. That's at the CUP athlete of the year, 2 to 3 vote or whatever.
The Golden Cup Award winner.
Yeah, so I think it's gonna take some shit to get Giannis off his game and get past him.
I was thinking about that today though, and like I was just trying to do something for conversational sake there. I do think they probably still get it just because they're one, Drew Holiday put him on Harden. Not that he's going to shut Harden out or anything like that, but he's going to have an effect on him. He's going to make him less effective.
And Harden be iffy in the playoffs, like regularly iffy in the playoffs.
Yeah, especially when they get a 3-1 lead. So, and then I don't think the Bucks have necessarily anything for Embiid, and I don't think the Sixers have anything for Giannis.
Yeah,
but there's just I think more firepower over on that Milwaukee side.
I agree. And then losing Seth Curry is a blow like that. Seth Curry is a backbreaker in the playoffs.
That definitely matters. Like
and I think that also
on Giannis probably, which is good. But I mean, it's still like Giannis probably still putting up 40. Like
I was about to say, the way Giannis be looking, you could put God on that nigga. I don't know what you doing with him.
It was like Shane Battier and all them Rockets who's guarding Kobe in the playoffs all them years.
Didn't matter.
Hands in the face. Like,
didn't matter. But I think the Nets getting Seth Curry, like you got Seth Curry and Joe Harris in the playoffs.
Joe Harris ain't playing again this year.
Oh, he's not playing at all this year? I didn't realize he was out for the
year. I know he hasn't played yet. I don't know what
I know that. I just didn't know he was out for the rest of the year. Well, either way, then you got a replacement for Joe Harris. But if the both of them are on the court at the same time, you're getting shooting.
Yeah, they still got Patty Mills too. Joe Harris has played 14 games this year.
Fortunately for me, Patty Mills is out the West because I swear he would see purple and gold and I'm like, yeah, I'm not missing tonight. Patty Mills is a bucket when he want to be.
So on the 29th of November, Joe Harris had ankle surgery. He's
shit!
Out indefinitely.
That seems like some shit that you'll come back for the playoffs. Yeah. I don't know what the ankle surgery was, but
shit, I might still like the Heat. I think the Heat might be able to get the Nets at least.
I do. I see that. I think Giannis exercised them demons against the Heat last year, and I don't think they got anything for him again. Like once,
I think the Bucks probably still. If it's not the Sixers, I think it's probably still the Bucks out. But yeah, I was just saying that versus like Nets and Heat. I think.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I got you.
Especially if a Dragic buyout happens and he ends up over there too, like just one more guard.
Back to the Heat.
Yeah,
he wants to go back there.
Yeah, he wants to get bought out from Toronto, and it sounds like he's going to get bought out from San Antonio. And if he gets bought out, we know where he's going.
I've heard Dallas because I mean I think him and Luka are
him and Luka were teammates, huh? Mm-hmm. Well, if he wants to win, he'll go to Miami. If he wants to be with his homie, he'll go to Dallas.
Hey, Mark Cuban probably do a lot better outside of basketball too for you.
That's very true.
That's true for sure.
I don't know. Dallas gonna face the Clippers in the first round with none of their good players and still find a way to lose.
Oh my God, Reggie Jackson gonna put up 38 3 games in a row.
It wouldn't surprise me. Would not surprise me.
Ooh. All right. That's the last trade. We can talk about lack of action.
You stupid.
I'll start with myself just because, we'll save the big one later. The Knicks didn't do shit. Kind of a letdown. I think that we probably should have looked to get off of Fournier and probably Alec Burks, maybe Noel too. Even if like the option would have just been a Russell Westbrook, that probably would have been fine because I don't think we're going anywhere. So we probably could have waited out that contract, or just traded it next year as an expiring. Who knows?
Or why not trade Cam Reddish if you don't want to play the nigga? Why get rid of him?
Yeah, I read that
they
he
can
hasn't
only
been
trade
playing.
him. They can only trade him like they can't package him together, right? Since we just got him, we can't trade him with other players. We can only trade him by himself to someone else.
Got it. And you're not getting
that complicates things.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
And then I mean, since Julius Randle got brought up in trade rumors, though, he's been hooping again. So we'll see. Maybe we turn it around. Maybe Derrick Rose comes back and like he provides the same spark he did last year when he joined us. So who knows?
Tom Thibodeau just been yelling Sacramento at him in practice, and he's been like, all right, I'll get it together.
That's what they say about Thibodeau, though, man. Like they say, like he's like a kind of coach you bring in as a transitional thing because it's like he can make a splash the first year because how aggressive have you guys playing on defense and everything like that will surprise teams and catch them off guard and stuff like that. But then the next time it comes around, or even like that first playoffs, like you saw, like no one's surprised anymore. Like people aren't caught off guard by that anymore because like they know what y'all are about and they know where y'all flaws are.
Tibbs seems like that kind of coach who would be, and he won't do it now because he's been a head coach for so long, would be an amazing coordinator. Probably shouldn't be a head coach, though.
Yeah. I mean, that's what he was for the Celtics when they won it. I think he was the defensive guy.
Yeah.
So.
Ice. Yeah.
All right. Go ahead.
Yeah, the Lakers, I don't. So I know that there should have been a move around Westbrook, but I don't know. I know that we turned down Westbrook for John Wall straight up. Was the story, which I would take because I can't imagine that. Like, even if it's just a change of scenery thing, like I can't imagine that John Wall would be worse than Russ has been this year. And maybe because like LeBron fuck with him, he's an LA guy. They're like, yeah, fuck it, we'll just keep him. But like, and I don't think I don't think getting rid of Russell Westbrook would have like fixed everything or like made the team substantially better. That being said, like Russell Westbrook has been just bad all year. Like and he's so good at having those like, oh shit, Russ just had 28 points. He just scored 16 straight in the fourth quarter. Like did these things. It's like, okay, watch the game tomorrow. Watch the game the day after tomorrow.
Yep.
So yeah, like I don't really know.
A lot of it's just not livable at $44 million, whatever the fuck it is. It's like if Russ was like a $14 million a year player, then what he does would be a lot more palatable. But when he's like that much of your cap, it's like
the highest paid player on our team when we have LeBron and AD.
Yeah.
And like people like will hold the Russ thing in my face because it's fucking dumb, but it's like I didn't want this nigga on our team from jump. Like I thought it was a bad move from jump. I love Russ. I like watching him play. Go back and listen because I did not want this. I did not want this.
I was saying that. You were not saying that.
Go look at my Twitter right now.
Okay, now I gotta go to your Twitter. I don't go to your Twitter. I'll talk about it on here.
I did talk about it on here too. Did I try to justify? Of course I try to justify it once we got him. I specifically said on the show, keep Russell Westbrook away from my team. I did not want this nigga. I didn't think it could be this bad though. I didn't think it would be this bad.
You told me THT was some shit too, and Kendrick Nunn when they joined. That's crazy.
I'm not moving off those takes.
Kendrick Nunn even played? I thought he was going to.
No, he still has not played. He still hasn't played.
They couldn't get shit for him. Nah. Crazy.
But it's looking nasty.
I could have Kyle Lowry. Crazy.
I'm gonna hate to see that. You're LeBron about to average 29 a game, 30 a game, and miss the playoffs altogether. I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
Hate to see.
And go back to Cleveland and hoop with them young boys.
Dog, and Anthony Davis, holy fuck. Watching Anthony Davis in person, like I always say, like I think he has no heart and don't want to play. But just watching a fucking CJ Ellaby come in and get rebounds while AD's in the paint, and the AD's like, oh shit, my bad. Or like watching Nurkic just like run past him and dunk and hang on the rim. Like there's no fucking way you're as good as you are when you want to be, that you're just like, oh, I'm going to score. We lost by 2, and I scored 16 points. I had 16 and 7. Nigga, you're supposed to be like, you think you're a top 5 player in the league. Like, we've heard, I said you were the best big in the league, and you embarrass me regularly.
Foolish.
I couldn't imagine Jokic being like, damn, we lost by 2 and I had 16 points.
Hell no. If he's going to have 16, 16, and 16.
Like, nigga, what? Are you joking? And it's like, again, I don't think that, I think that AD is still better than Jokic as a player. Does he got some hoe in him? I got some hoe in my blood. I got some hoe in my blood. Dog, he's fucking embarrassing. It's embarrassing. And I don't understand how you can be that nice and be like, man, I didn't have it tonight. I didn't want it tonight. I didn't really give a fuck if we won or not. Shit's embarrassing, dude.
He sucks. If like if on a scale of like heart, like if a 10 is like Kevin
Jimmy
Garnett.
Butler. Oh, okay.
No, 10's like Kevin Garnett. Like that's like the most intense like heart you're gonna see out there and everything. Mm-hmm. Like AD is like a 4, like a 3.
If AD had KG's like mental makeup, he would be he could be Giannis or better than Giannis, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But he has the mental makeup of like me, where it's like, I don't really want to go to work today. How about I don't?
Oh, yeah, no.
He got that ring already, honestly, man. Like, his legacy cemented.
Yeah, he won a ring and got paid and was like, I'm good. Forever. I'm good.
Not to take us back, but about the whole Philadelphia situation too. Talk about like mental makeup and like heart and stuff like that. Like you brought up earlier how Embiid's like the blueprint for like just be patient and like people self-improving and shit like that. Like imagine like the journey that Embiid has had, like basketball wise, like how quickly his draft stock rose in college, then like how much he like changed since his time inside the league to where he is now, like how much work he put in to play next to someone like Ben Simmons.
Oh yeah,
who refuses to do anything.
Yeah.
Like holy shit. Like
that's gotta be hella frustrating.
And I think the same thing. I know LeBron, I know LeBron can't be happy with Russ, but I know he has to be looking at AD like, nigga, are you for real right now? Regularly.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure LeBron being unhappy with Russ is like a performance thing, right? It's not like the effort thing though, because I'm sure like they're right next to each other inside the gym doing their workouts. Sure. Or whatever. Like I'm sure Russ goes just as hard as LeBron does on the workouts. But it's like, it's like, dog, suck out here.
Why are you taking that mid-range 2 off the rebound with 20 seconds on the clock? What's happening right now? But like he got to be looking at AD like, nigga, like wait, at this point I thought that if we were going to win a ring with the Lakers with AD and LeBron, like AD was going to have to be the best player. And at no point, like not even for like a month stretch, has AD been better than LeBron at any point, which is like, this isn't going to work. AD should be averaging 27, 10 and 10. Like what is happening, dude? No. Yeah. Russ is part of the problem. The AD playing, like we could get over Russ being bad or Russ coming off the bench if AD was playing how he should be.
Yeah, dude, there was like 2 years ago, there was like a real question like, "Yo, is Giannis better than AD?" And then if you said AD was better than Giannis, you be like, it wasn't crazy to say.
And when they would play each other, it was like, "Hey, look, Giannis did his thing, but AD's getting him." They played each other the other night, and AD was like, "I'll give you 17, bro. I'll give you 21." You good with that? I think AD got hyped up, and I'm not gonna say I'm not guilty of this. AD got hyped up to the point where like he thought he was that nigga, and other bigs were like, "Hey man, like he is that dude. Like I gotta be on my A game with that." Because when like Embiid plays him, when Giannis plays him, when Jokic plays him now, like they're like, "Hey, I'm gonna take this personally. I'm gonna do you bad," and he's just like, "Okay, that's fine. I don't really care. I don't like to play the 5 though, so we're not competition. I'm a 4. I want to guard Josh Hart." Dickhead.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's that shit. I can deal with Russ. Like I knew what Russ was gonna be. That's a known commodity. I know the motherfucker's gonna take bad shots. I know he's gonna miss layups and dunks and all this shit. But like AD is like I'm still waiting on AD to like get back in that conversation.
I saw when y'all were playing the Bucks, Russ got a rebound like in the paint. I think Giannis is like standing right in front of him, and Giannis doesn't even jump to like contest the jumper that ref takes from like 7 feet away. He just turns to get the rebound.
Wait, the clock resets to 14. Russ grabs it, takes 2 steps back, and is like, I'm going to take this stiff-ass jumper that front rims. What? How you front rim a 7-footer? He looked like the nigga that be shooting at halftime for the car. Like, hey, you make all these shots, you get the car. Russ was god damn it.
Mm-mm.
Oh my god, yeah, no, that play is nasty. Yeah, it's the Lakers subreddit. They'll, every morning how most sports teams do on their subreddit, like, wake the fuck up, it's game day, let's go. The last month they've been like, wake up, it's never mind, just go back to sleep. It's game. Actually, save your energy. Do something productive today. Because watching the Lakers ain't it.
As of today, y'all would have the Clippers in the play-in.
That's the only thing that makes me feel a little bit better, that the Clippers aren't like, if we were having the season we were and the Clippers were healthy and were like the 3 seed, I'd want to kill myself.
Yeah.
But the fact that they're shitty also is helpful. I think we could beat them in the play-in.
You don't want to see LeBron and Anthony Davis lose to that Clippers roster in the playoff scenario.
No.
Yeah. I'm not 100% confident, because are we in the position where we'd have to win 2 to get in, or 1 to get in? Because we're the 9 seed, right?
Yeah, I think you guys got to win 2.
We'd have to win 2 to get in, and then to go play the fucking Suns.
Damn, you guys aren't even in the top 8 right now?
Holy nigga, shit. No.
We're the y'all would be doing that to get the Suns, yep.
To get the Suns and to probably get swept out the first round. LeBron would probably average 34.
Holy shit.
In the first round, and we get swept out.
Than you niggas.
Yeah. Hey,
that's good.
All I'm going to say is I'm happy we got the 2020. I'm happy we got the 2020 rank when we did, because there's some hoe in our blood.
So I gotta see Nicholas Batum give LeBron 24 or some shit.
I'll fly to your house and beat your ass on purpose. What the fuck?
This ain't 2K9, bro. Get this Nicholas Batum shit out of here.
But where the point's gonna come from somewhere. It's gonna be Marcus Morris, Norman Powell, Reggie Jackson. Who's the buckets in that play-in matchup?
Luke Keenard,
AD hell.
Luke Kennard, yeah.
Yeah, Luke Keenard coming down. Reggie Jackson busting our ass. Bobby Schmurder kicking
Isaiah
us
Hartenstein pulling down 11 boards right in AD's chest.
Oh, fuck you. I think he went to USC, too. He's like, I'm at the crib with it, too. Ugh.
Oh, no, God.
I'm good. Nah.
Disgusting.
I hate my sports decisions. Why didn't my parents, be like, hey, look, we're from Boston. You're a Patriots fan, dog.
That'd be cool.
They gave me the choice between the Seahawks or the Chargers and the Lakers. I'm like, God damn it, right? Well, the Lakers have still obviously given me more joy than bad, but
So your sports teams were like a family oriented thing?
No, not at all. My sport, or they were family oriented. I chose the Chargers because both of my parents were Seahawks fans. I'm like, fuck these lame ass niggas. LaDainian Tomlinson down there with the black visor on. He flipping the ball when he score on niggas. And Sean Alexander got fucking elbow pads on. Suck my dick.
Yeah, he had elbow sleeve. He was not cool.
Nigga had elbow pads like he Walter Payton or Walter
37.
Walter Jones. Yeah, kiss fuck out of here. You want me to cheer for a nigga named Matt Hasselbeck?
Dude, I remember he was signing autographs at Tacoma Mall. Oh my god! And we seen him at the middle entrance, kind of like where what's that new restaurant? That's their Cheesecake Factory. He was in there signing autographs, and then one of my homies was like, "Oh shit, it's Matt Hasselbeck." And he looked over and like, "Hey, what's up, guys?" And he was like, "Hey, that nigga fucking sucks." And then the security guard was like trying to tell, "Hey, you guys gotta leave, get out of here."
You want me to cheer for a team where a nigga said, "We want the ball and we're gonna score," and then immediately threw a pick six?
That is like the funniest shit of all time. I will never ever forget that.
That might be the funniest sports moment I can think of. Because why would you say that? Why would you say that?
Al Harris took that shit back for 6 so quick. I'm like, God damn.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hot Mike. Got him.
Fried his ass. Hey, Al Harris and Mike McKenzie was them niggas, bro. 2 niggas back there with dreads just clipping shit.
Dude, that nigga threw a pick six first play. OT.
Wasn't that on the road, too? How are you on the road and you're like, yeah, and we're going to score?
He was feeling himself, man. Matt Hasselbeck was a better quarterback than I feel like people give him credit for, though. I feel like he was cool.
I feel like he was a good enough quarterback that no one gives him credit for anything. He just existed for
say about him. He beat us in the playoffs.
He just existed for 12 years.
Motherfucker picked us apart. All right. Well, last a Super Bowl shit.
Yeah. I'm getting excited, man.
I think I am too.
I it feels like good fresh blood. Like obviously the Rams were there a couple years ago, but like there's just so many. Like Matt Stafford hasn't been one before. The Bengals haven't been one in forever. Joe Burrow obviously hasn't been the one before. So yeah, just a lot of new blood. I feel like it's going to give us a fresh look at something. Tired of seeing the fucking Chiefs play whoever or Tom Brady play whoever. So yeah, I'm getting really excited. A bunch of players I like. So this is the first Super Bowl I can think of where it's like, well, maybe Ravens 49ers. Like I didn't have any rooting interest at all. But like this one, it's like if either team wins, I'm happy. I want to see Aaron Donald have 11 sacks by himself. I also want to see Joe Burrow throw 13 touchdowns. So I'm very excited for this game.
Yeah, it is nice to see. Like we're gonna get a new champion. It's like I do want the Rams to win because they got Odell and Aaron Donald's my guy. But then, like, man, I kind of don't want Matt Stafford to get a ring because I don't fuck with him, and I like making fun of Matt Stafford. So,
dog,
something's got
me
to
and
give. But I wouldn't hate Cincinnati winning either. Like, they got some cool players over there. But
yeah, I think. Well, yeah, I don't know. I think the Rams are going to win.
I think the Rams are going to win too.
Some good football though.
Yeah,
I think the Rams too.
Game.
Dog, I'm putting the Slandergini in 6th gear if Matt Stafford loses this fucking game, dog. Oh, the next week's pod is going to be some shit if Matt Stafford loses this game. It might be 60 straight minutes of slander.
See, look, I proved it. He lost in the Super Bowl. He fucking sucks. I proved it.
He got to the Super Bowl just so he could show you what I've been talking about all these years. Okay,
he did the same shit as Jared Goff.
Dog, if we get a 13-3 Super Bowl, I'm doing something else. We're playing Mario Kart or something.
Oh my god!
But yeah, so Blake, you said you're picking the Rams. Shakur, who are you picking for the game?
I think I like the Rams to win.
I do too, but I'm picking the Bengals just to be a dare to be different ass nigga.
I don't know where I'm gonna put my money. I think if I had to bet when I do put money, I think I would take the Bengals to cover though.
I'm definitely not putting any money on this game.
It'll make it a little more exciting. I think I'll put
it won't because you know how much money you got to put on this game to even win something. Like you got to put down some bread to like.
If you take the Bengals straight up,
though, right?
They're like plus 165.
Yeah, but he's taking the Rams, or he wants the Rams to win. So you taking the Rams?
I think I'm gonna take the over too.
Hey, I'm never taking the under again. The rest of my life, I'm not taking the fucking under.
They were plus 1,200 to win the Super Bowl at the start of the year. The Rams were.
So let me tell y'all this story.
Fuck.
The over-under for the Pro Bowl was 64.5, and I'm doing all this like math in my head and shit. Like, dog, like they haven't scored 64 points in like I think they did it once in the last like 6 years. I think this year, like, they got some good defensive players out there. I think the AFC can do some scoring, but I don't think the NFC will score like that. I'm taking the under. You can buy points. You can buy points to get it up to 66.5. I was like, yeah, I'm taking.
Convinced me. He showed me the previous game log and everything.
I'm pulling up charts and stats and shit for Jamal. I'm showing him all the reasons. I think.
As soon as he got in the car, I said, "Hey, I said AFC in the over." I'm like, "Dude, it's the Pro Bowl." Then he's like, "Nah, bro. Like, look at these charts in the last 6 years. They've only hit 60-something this many times." I was like, "Oh shit! All right, bro."
Which I never do for betting. Like usually with betting, I'm just like, "Yeah, this makes sense."
Right. The Jaguars had better odds to win the Super Bowl at the start of the year than the Bengals.
Are you serious?
The Jaguars were plus 12,500, and the Bengals are plus 15,000.
I mean, I guess that makes sense. They were both like awful, and people thought that Trevor was going to turn shit around. That's crazy, though.
Yeah, the Jets have the same odds as the Bengals.
Wow.
That's why you should always just put $100 on your favorite team to win the Super Bowl every year just to see what happens.
If you were the Bengals fan that did it this year, more power to you.
That is a good point. I know. Oh man,
it'll be a stressful last Sunday.
I will say, and it's funny because I feel like as the seasons went along, all of us have been much higher on the Bengals than we were to start. Because I think their over under was like good. 6, and we all thought that they were going to win like 3-4 games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 6.5. Yep.
Yeah, I know. I got that shit. It was embarrassing how wrong we were.
Actually. Oh yeah, no, we were definitely all under.
Doug, so the only teams with the worst odds to win the Super Bowl than the Bengals at the start of this year, the preseason odds, were the Lions and the Texans.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Dog,
that is absurd.
We're going to see it on Sunday. I know that there's somebody out there that put like $1,000 on them to win, and they're about to turn that to like $5 million. Or or something
Look,
dumb.
the Browns were plus 1,600, so someone like thought that was safe. They probably put some big cash right there.
Easy.
Oh, that's a savings account, baby.
Yeah, their over under was 6.5. Blake said they would win 4. Jamal said 4, and I said 3. And they're in the fucking Super Bowl.
I thought you were talking about playoff games. I said 4 playoff games.
Yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, so you're putting money on them. Go ahead and send Jamal your money. He'll put it down for you.
I've changed my thoughts since then.
Yeah, I'm looking at the Jags. Blake had the Jags winning 4. You took their under of 6.5. Me and Jamal both went over. We did 7, so barely over. Okay. Obviously wrong there.
Yes, sir.
Cooper Kupp done. He's moving around like Peacemaker's daddy. Motherfucker's nice.
Oh shit! I thought you were about to say a tweet came out or something like that.
Oh no!
That's what I was thinking too.
He went off as Player of the Year and was like, "I got to say it now, baby."
Nah.
Oh man.
Oh, Randy Marsh.
Hey man, I'm looking at some of our over unders. I think we did a decent job. We did a decent.
That guy ain't gonna let me forget that.
Wait, what I say?
Did you guys watch Peacemaker yet?
I have not. Yes, I'm 2 episodes back. Y'all can talk about it though. I don't give a fuck.
Oh no, it was a cool episode. Next week is the final episode, right?
I think so.
Yeah, it's gotta be. It's coming to an end. It was pretty good. I wonder if they're gonna get I think they'll get a season 2. It feels like everybody's saying good stuff about it.
Definitely getting a season 2. Definitely.
Yeah, I think
John Cena's too big a name, and that show's been too good.
Yeah. Show's been really good.
Shit.
Hey Blake, you said you watched episode 2 of Euphoria. You meant like just the second episode overall, right? Not the second episode of the season.
Blake, so you're not caught up?
Second episode of this season. I got to I started the second episode of the season.
Dog, this most recent episode
is fucking hilarious. Yeah, Rue might be the greatest athlete of all time, I think. No bullshit.
Nigga, she put some like Mike shoes on and turned into Usain Bolt. That's all I'm gonna say. I won't
she was
spoil
running
it.
Chucks for hella long. She was out of there.
Y'all can talk about it. I don't think I'm gonna watch that show. I honestly do not care anymore.
It's a lot, bro. Okay, so we'll talk about it. It is a lot. So spoiler alert. All that.
It was a good story in the first season, but I thought it could have ended right there. It was a love story and shit, and I don't necessarily care this much about kids in high school doing wild fucking drugs and just fucking all the time. It's all good.
I do agree with that because I feel like they should have made them just like college freshmen because the shit they be going through is school is not even a character in this show. They have showed them at school twice, season 2.
They be in the hallways
twice, nigga. They're never at school. Nah, but so this most recent episode. Basically, Rue, her mom flushed her pills. She bought $10,000 worth of, got fronted $10,000 worth of pills, like a suitcase full of pills.
She got fronted somewhere
by Fez's Connect, and she was like, "Yeah, I'll sell them." And she didn't do any of, or she did a little bit, and then was going to work on selling them. And her mom found them and flushed them. So Zendaya had her give me an Oscar moment. She had a crazy ass scene where she losing it and all this shit. She running through traffic,
screaming and her mom's everybody.
Yeah. Nigga, they've been posting TikToks of Rue talking to Jules. Where Jules was like, "I love you." She's like, "You ain't better than no perk, bitch." Because Rue was "You're dead to me. Don't ever fucking talk to me. Kiss my ass. I'm gonna beat this nigga Elliot up. Suck my dick." And then she starts going to rehab. She hops out the car, almost dies, and then goes on a fucking what was that game on iPhone?
Yeah, what was that game on iPhone?
Temple Run. She played Temple Run.
Oh, that bitch was out of there, bro. She's hopping over cars, running from police, hopping at fences, breaking through quinceañeras.
Nigga, she broke through a quinceañera, jumped over another fence, and landed in a cactus farm. Nigga,
bro, niggas was barbecuing on the grill, and she parkoured over the grill over a fence.
In some dirty ass Chucks, and these cops can't catch her.
Oh, she was getting chased by cops.
She was getting chased by the cops because the cops were like, "Hey," the cops see her walking down the street.
Like, "Hey, are you all right?"
Yeah, she's going through withdrawal, so she's holding her side, and they're like, "Hey, are you good?" And she's like, "Yeah, I'm good." And they're like, "What'd you say?" She's like, "Yeah, I'm good." "Where are you going?" "Home." She goes. They go, "Where?" She goes, "Home." Throws up, and they're like, "Nah." So she takes off running, and they literally chase her for the next 35 minutes of the episode.
Nah, that was hilarious. She is out of there.
And then she gets to Lexi's house, Lexi and Cassie, and they got all the girls over. They chilling. They're like, "Oh, Rue, it's so good to see you, fucking
Oh yeah, she spilled
dope
the
fiend."
beans.
They're like, she's like, the mom's like, "Yo, she's not good. We need to call her mom." So her mom shows up. She's like, "Come on, we need to come with me." Blah blah blah. And Cassie's like, "Rue, it's okay. Just take it one day at a time." And Rue's like, "Hey, Cassie, how long you been fucking Nate?" In front of Maddie. And Maddie's like, "Oh, I'm about to beat that ass." And then she dips out again. Bitch is just like ruining people's lives, just fucking everything up. And she legit ran for like 30 straight minutes and then ended up in a sex traffic dungeon that she was able to escape from somehow.
She an athlete, bro.
Lolo Jones ain't got nothing on her, bro. She ran for so fucking long.
She was out of there. That shit had me
But yeah, I definitely don't blame you. The show has adult, like I be talking to talking about it with my coworkers, and like grown ass adults be like, "Hey man, like I be having to like pause the show and like think about my life for a second before I keep watching." Like this show is intense and does the absolute most all the time.
Yeah, I don't know. It ain't even. It's just not that interesting to me at this point, I guess. But season 1 was really good. I'm sure season 2 is really good. I'm just not interested enough to go back and keep watching it.
I don't know if there's some good acting. I don't know if the show is good. It's just intense at all times. Like
it's kind of wild.
I'm gonna keep watching because it's entertaining.
They got these high school kids doing the fucking most, but
I really wish they weren't fucking high school kids. That's really like the wild shit they be doing would make so much more sense if they were like 19 years old.
Nah, man, these kids now be wild as hell though, man. Like clearly, like the social media and all this other shit is crazy.
Generation following them. Every generation says about.
Dude, I knew the younger generation. My cousin said they was like training chicks in like he was like middle school. At school,
nigga, you were doing that. What are you talking about?
No, I wasn't. Relax. Don't put dirt on my name. I've never ran a training school. I don't know why you lying.
You've just done everything else.
Did you watch Power?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I took notes when I watched it this time.
Oh, let's get it.
All right.
That's a long ass note. God damn.
I know. Well, because when shit happened, I just wrote it down. So I wrote, a Porsche can heal the wounds of an absentee father.
He was like, "Hey, Zeke, okay, listen. I know you hate me." He was like, "I never want to see you get, okay, just take my car when you leave."
He's like, "Monet lied to me, and you lied for her." He's like, "Yeah, but that Porsche is yours."
Hey, that Porsche was clean as a bitch.
Awesome.
Andrew Bynum would have been sick.
Yep.
This is the story of Zeke is Andrew Bynum. I just put 2 and 2 together.
He looked like Westbrook, kind of. I don't know.
Nigga looks simple.
Can Effie be trusted?
No. She cannot. I don't think anybody on this show can be trusted, quite frankly. Like, trusted by who? Effie can be trusted by, like, Effie. And maybe Brayden. She seemed to fuck with Brayden.
Brayden can be trusted.
Yeah, Brayden for sure can be trusted.
So they absolutely destroyed the career of Jenny, the lawyer who was just trying to do her job. They fucked her up.
No, they didn't, because I think they said Sax is getting his own show. So, she's going to suck his dick once, and then he's going to put in a good word, and then it's going to all work out. She'll be fine.
As of now, though. You're saying maybe some shit will happen later. I'm saying right now they kind of fucked her over when she was literally just trying to do her job.
Yep. Sax and Davis are on some shit.
Yep. Braden Weston is the realest white man alive.
Yeah, Trey's got bubble guts, so I'm about to come and just save the day.
Yep.
I was shocked. I
pulled this case up.
I legit had a moment when they were like, so Trace Weston can't make it to court today, so in his place we're having Braden Weston. I was like, oh shit. Like, legit,
I thought it was over.
Oh shit. Yeah, I was ready to put some money on Tariq's books.
I was about to put some money on Braden's books. I didn't realize he was going to get to walk too. I was oh shit.
That's that money.
Lorenzo and Monet, I said they got a different type of love that I don't think has been displayed by a couple yet on the series. They like trust each other like explicitly, like through crazy ass stuff. Like they still like trust each other. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah,
like,
I don't understand that.
like Monet was like on Mecha's boat or whatever, about to go away with him, and like I don't know, like her and Lorenzo were still like locked in. Um, and then I wrote the Kane and Tariq dynamic of being the son of kingpins and how it was handled differently. But then I thought of like I think someone pointed out after this, like Power like repeatedly is like a show about sons having to kill their dads over like because of their moms. Like their
That is kind of crazy.
moms
I
putting
don't
their
know about
sons up to kill
repeatedly because it was the two of them. Who else has killed their dad?
Tariq did. Kane was about to. Kanan did. And yeah, that's all of them so far. So
Wait,
I mean,
Kanan
Tommy's the
killed
only
his
one that has.
dad. Oh, okay. I haven't seen the end of that.
Yeah,
I
Kanan
don't.
did.
Okay.
Kanan's dad was the cop dude. Spoiler. Sorry.
I don't. Yeah, it's fine. I don't care.
Or his mom put him up to it. It's like, hey, you got to do this.
He did also kill. Oh, I did see the part where they found out that was his dad. Okay, got you. And he did kill his son, which is close enough.
Yeah, that turned around too. Yep.
Okay.
So there's, yeah. So maybe it's probably a 50 thing.
Like I did like how Tariq acted like he was like he had like the blueprint on killing your dad. He's like, you think you built for this, nigga? Won't nothing be the same after you kill your daddy. I got this, bitch.
Yeah, there's probably no shit. The one chance he had to like really like big up on.
Oh yeah,
on
and he was prepared.
Yep. Rashad Tate's playing 40 each up with everybody. You can beat him once, but he's always going to get where he wants to be. It's just a matter of
always going to win. Yeah, he's supposed to be getting his own show. And I don't, like I said before last week, I don't really care about the politics of this show. Like I don't care about the political shit, but I feel like he'll make it entertaining between him and
yep.
He was like, you cost your brother his job. That nigga smart. He'll bounce back. He'll be like head of security for the governor when he's the governor.
Yep. Okay, I got McLean being messier than Sachs, which is like impressive.
It's impressive, but it's to be expected, I think, because he is a messy motherfucker. I fuck with him. Yeah. Method Man be acting his ass off.
Yeah, he's a good actor.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's a great actor.
Yeah, he's up to.
Yeah, Method Man be acting his ass off. He's messy as a bitch.
So I got, why is witness protection always in like a Pendleton furnished looking cabin?
Where else are you supposed to put people? And talk about witness protection, my ass. Okay, listen, please let me see her. Okay. Like, what if Tariq had found, like, y'all don't really know who killed Ghost. What if Tariq was like, oh, I found out my mom killed Ghost. I want to kill the bitch.
And they're like, now I know where she's at. Yeah.
Okay, thanks. But you can't talk to her. Okay. What? You can be here, but you can't talk to her. Got it.
You can't get out the car. Nothing. She can't see you. Nothing like that. Yeah.
Okay, that makes perfect sense. She literally knows you're in the car.
Yep. Oh, did she?
No, she didn't. She didn't, but she probably assumed. Nah, maybe not. She probably wouldn't.
Yeah, I don't think she.
Why did they bring him out there though?
Didn't really. I think it's probably just a favor, just because maybe he did something for them that I don't know.
Sure.
I don't know.
Okay.
And then I'm smart on Reek for getting Yasmin back with his mom. I didn't see that coming. I thought he was going to try to keep her.
I didn't either. I was concerned the entire show that motherfucker was going to have custody because she was about to turn into Griselda Blanca.
Yep. I was legit confused on the double cross shit, like with how they were setting Kane up and everything. Or Kane thought he was going to kill Lorenzo, but he wasn't. Like I was legit confused and all that shit.
Like after they revealed it, or just before they like showed everything?
I guess like still like with like how they had the bags moving, and then what was actually about to happen, like who was actually about to come out on top. Like I thought they were setting Lorenzo up, you know?
Yeah, the bag movement didn't really make much sense to me. I definitely thought they were setting Lorenzo up. Obviously, once they revealed it, it made sense, but I didn't get the like this person has this bag that's got nothing, and then the security guard like peeped it immediately in the hangar or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was a little confusing for sure, which I guess is the point.
I got Kane is an elite ass beater because when he went to help Drew in the parking lot, he went to fucking work.
Nah, Kane is that nigga, bro. For a 21-year-old, he's built like a motherfucker, a murderer, a schemer. He can teleport clearly. He's like, "Where's Drew? Oh shit!" Drew is just about.
I need him and Tommy to work together, like for real. That'd be some shit.
I can very clearly see that happening. I can see that happening. Like Kane's like, oh, I need. Oh, okay. Finish what you gotta say, and I'll tell you a theory.
All right. This one says, "Damn it, Lorenzo, you and your Sherlock Holmes head ass daughter just smoked Freaky Zeke."
I didn't think Zeke was about to die. I did not see that coming. He really nigga was a wait. Was he a was it? Didn't he pull a sniper move with a 9mm with no like fucking sights on it? He sniped that nigga from across the parking lot with a Glock 19.
Walking up the stairs onto a private jet.
Yo, and not knowing for sure if it was actually him.
You seen the car, and then I think there was something else that like he thought
that was it.
made it be.
I mean, the car and him getting on the plane. So you know, Monet gonna kill him when she find out, and you know Monet gonna find out. That's gonna be next season. In
Power, she's going to find out for sure that it was him. But I just right now, like, I don't see the pieces in place that would let her find out it was him.
Oh yeah, I 100% agree. Because
other than him not being accountable, like at the time thing, like where were you?
Didn't the pilot hop out and say something? Didn't he like run down the stairs at the end? I might be wrong about that.
Was the pilot shooting?
I think the pilot started shooting back. But yeah, like somebody is going to have like seen or heard or something. She gonna find out. She gonna kill that nigga.
Yep. Tariq goes right back into the fire. Like he's back dealing again. Hopped right back in the drug game.
I knew you was gonna be here, little nigga.
For real. I don't. And yeah, he might be out of like fucking trap cards.
No fucking chance.
Yeah, that's right. They wouldn't be show if he was.
Yeah.
Then the realization that McLean had his brother take a charge for him, brother being Redman.
Yeah.
Sack's about to give it all up.
Wait, Redman's in that show?
He's in jail. Yeah,
he's just prison. Like he's been in like 2 scenes for a couple seconds. He's Method Man's brother.
Yep, but it'll probably be a bigger thing next season, just because they kind of hinted that I think McLean like was it a murder or something, or just like something bad. I don't
think they said for sure.
Yeah. By the way, Redman took the charge for his brother, and his brother's like the super prominent lawyer who's in the show. Okay. Then who would you rather have cook dinner for you, Monet Tejada or Tasha, just based on the plates you saw on the show?
I'm gonna say Tasha because I feel like she got more time on her hands.
Okay. And then the Tejada family is going to be fractured. That was the last thing. Like,
it's a dub for them because Lorenzo got to die. Okay, so my theory, right? So Woody, whatever his last name is, the dude that plays Kane, so he tweeted like, "Congrats to the staff and crew of Power Book Ghost for starting the filming of season 3." Which made it seem like he wasn't in season 3. And I could see him with, I'm sure you watch Force. Tommy's obviously about to stay in Chicago. I could see him being like, yeah, I need to go on the run or like be out of here, and ends up in Chicago. Cause that seems like that's the next Gotham City, and him like running into Tommy and like, oh yeah, like my mom is Monet, but I don't really fuck with her. And I know about you and you know, me and Tariq, and I don't really fuck with Tariq. And if you trying to kill Tariq, I got your back, shit like that.
I've been trying to kill Tariq. Like,
I hate this nigga. So I could definitely see Tommy and Kane leaking up in Chicago.
I would like to see it. I would love to see it.
And we don't got to talk about it too much because we ain't seen too much. But I'm very excited for that show because Tommy is fucking John Wick with a with a fade.
I don't like. See, this is like the part of Power, like where you definitely got to suspend belief of like how wanted Tommy is, like him driving like halfway across the country in this car that everybody knows him for, and then popping back up in a city like Chicago that's like surveillance everywhere and shit like that. Like no one's spotted him, no one's
cameras everywhere, and immediately getting into smoke.
Just random bar, found the crime family. Let's go.
Yep. I found the crime family, and then I followed them to the meetup, and I found the other crime family that they're about to beef with. Yeah, no, I'm excited for it though, because Tommy the fucking demon.
Yeah, it's looking good. It's looking real good.
Oh yeah, I'm about to cancel Christmas on you, motherfuckers.
Can't wait to hear it. All right. Well, that's the last thing I
had. Have you guys all started playing Sifu so far?
Yeah, I started last night.
Okay, so the training area is and the intro is the easiest part of the game. I did start getting better. I had to go back and like get in the training mode last night after I played a little bit to like, okay, now that I've played, let me train on the shit that I know I need to use. So I've for sure gotten better. Like I was able to beat that first boss at like 28 years old or something like that. They be on their beating ass though. That shit, that game is tough. They be on their fucking shit up. And it's like, cause like with Hades or even with Returnal, it seems like the more you go through it, obviously the better you get. Or like it seems like enemies get a little easier because you kind of know their strategy.
Yeah.
Well,
Sifu
in
so
Hades
far,
too, you get permanent power ups. Like
yeah,
Sifu,
yeah.
you lock new moves, but the moves aren't necessarily stronger. It's just more shit
And
you can
well,
do.
yeah, you can unlock them permanently, but they're not stronger even once you do that. You just have them
Yeah.
sooner. Um, but yeah, like yeah, with Returnal, it's like okay, I can kind of like now that I know this enemy's patterns, I can beat them way easier. This game is like I know their patterns, and there's not much I can do about it because they're gonna fuck me up regardless.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a matter of like using the different moves you get, which has definitely been a learning curve. But that game's pretty fun. I would like the art direction and all that shit. Yeah, they be
No,
the ones
it's
that whoop
cool.
my
I'm definitely
ass.
about to get on that later, but no, I fuck with the combat. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I know you got like R2s to like kind of like sway, and then you can use like L1. You hold L1 and move like left, right, like dodge like low and high
yeah,
attacks and shit. I
yeah.
was kind of like
Mm-hmm.
figuring that out a little bit yesterday.
Which they didn't explain very well. Like the little first tutorial part, like
Yeah, they kind of just throw
oh
you in. You kind of got to learn it when during like the little credits where like the screen is red and they're showing you fight like the different enemies where they let you
yep,
practice some of the moves.
yep.
Man,
And then you go into
that dude with the
training and you
stick
can
was
like
beating my ass.
and that's the second boss that I gotta fight. And even getting to him is like, oh, this shit is punishing.
Nigga
But
was
yeah,
fucking
I'm gonna
me
try to
up.
beat that before Horizon come out because once Horizon come out, I'm locked in.
Shit, yeah, that's next weekend.
Yeah, you gonna see.
But nah, yeah, that shit they be beating ass on there.
I simmed a season with the new rosters on 2K, and the Lakers actually ended up winning it. So,
Oh wow.
Yeah, I
because they
bet.
don't have a start from today thing, so you have to do from like the start of the year.
Oh, okay, yeah, that
So
makes sense.
Westbrook is
Yeah.
probably still like what, like an 89 or some shit, maybe.
No, he's whatever he is right now, which is like I think 81. But
Oh
for
fuck.
whatever reason, just on a full season, I guess that's still like the best team.
Never thought I'd see the day where Russell Westbrook was an 81. That's incredible.
Y'all beat the I think the Lakers beat the Timberwolves in the Western Conference Finals.
Okay, yep.
You went for the 4 seed and played the 5 seed Warriors in the first round, and I think the Suns in the second round.
Every team you just mentioned would beat us in a playoff series right now.
Yes.
Wow, comfortably beat
And
us.
yeah, beat the Nets, I believe, in 7 games.
Okay, I think we could beat them.
Right now?
Yeah. Well, not with Ben Simmons. You did it with Ben Simmons on the team.
Yes, it was with the rosters after the trade deadline. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we taking them. Ben Simmons and Russell Westbrook going to be trading bricks.
Ben Simmons don't shoot though. He don't put up bricks.
That's fine.
He's not a negative. He's like just locking shit up and
God
passing
damn
the
it.
ball.
I hate the Lakers. All right. I don't want to talk about this anymore. Well, that's all I got for the week, Phyllis.
Oh yeah, you having something tonight, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm having a little get together. Don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody.
Don't get no noise complaints, man.
Yeah, we might. We got this, and then we having a Super Bowl party on Sunday, so it's gonna be a busy weekend in the Henley household.
Best of luck.
Gonna have some functions going. Yes, sir. Oh shit. Rest up, C-Mac, man. They shouldn't have DP'd that man.
No, yeah, they beat his ass.
They beat the brakes off my boy.
I guess I heard him talk about it, and he said like it could have been way worse, but his homie that was there was like looking out for him. But he's like, yeah, no, I did some Custer shit in the past, and they had to answer for it today.
Yep.
I think AD, the rapper from Compton, like he's on No Jumper. He was talking about it, and he was like saying like people have done similar shit as C-Mac in the past, like sometimes don't even get to leave there. Like it's still being a part of the thing. Like usually it's a put off, and like those go really worse than the DP. So
which is really crazy to think. Like, I mean, hey, I'm not in LA politics, but like a nigga who 10 years ago, I don't know how old C-Mac is, but I'm assuming he was a teenager 10 years ago. Like when you're a teenager talking shit about a gang that you're obviously not a part of, or like you're obviously not a part of the other one, and then you get put on and you put in work, like to put somebody off of that seems kind of goofy, but it is what it is.
Yeah, they what was I about to say? So I guess here's the whole thing that happened. Like because C-Mac was in Texas, and I guess like he joined like a Rolling 60s gang in Texas, right? And then he moved back to LA, and then I think he like said something like that he didn't respect their Crippin or something. Like he didn't like how they were moving the Rolling 60s in LA. So they jumped him and basically told him not to claim it anymore. So I guess it was technically a put off, but he was never on the LA one.
Yeah.
And that's when he got on there and started making all those tweets, like saying all those crazy things about them. And then
that makes sense.
Popped to other things. And then finally, like, I think he got put on 55th Street somehow. But yeah, so it was probably justified. It's just kind of fucking crazy to see. It's like an eye in on something that like you hear about, but you never actually see. And then you see it with like maybe the most viral LA gangbanger dude there is right now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's funny.
Everything's on the internet now, man. It's crazy.
Yeah. But think of that good thing you brought that up, because I was thinking about this. Like, you know, like with like how, let's say someone does something like fucked up, right? Like, let it be like an actor, somebody famous or whatever. They do something that's unfavorable, and there's nothing that really punishment that can happen because of it. Like, I don't know. Let's say that they use like the baby, for example, maybe. What he did like at Rolling Loud, right?
Yeah.
There was a stint there where he's losing some concerts and stuff like that, but like he's kind of back now. Like, some people still don't fuck with him, and there's not really a way to make that right, you know? Like, he can try to do some things like that. So what if like there was like DPs for stuff like that? Like the group that you offended gets the DP.
The fact that you brought up the baby for that.
I don't know. Like, name someone else.
Like, no, it's just funny that you brought him up.
People are mad at Travis Scott.
No,
So maybe,
I'm cool with you bringing up the baby for that. It's just funny because it might be a different DP.
All right, come on, man, relax. He's fucking sicko.
Yo, yeah. He offended a group that takes DP in a whole different fucking meaning.
That's crazy, but you're right. That's hilarious.
Yo, that's funny. No, if that's what the hip hop police need to be doing, is like, hey man, hey, I heard you was out here touching women. To come fuck you up. Like, don't put people in jail. Just like, yo, hey, we heard you was like a rapist. Or like, hey, Mystical, you ain't going to jail. Let's just beat the brakes off you for 40 minutes.
We can't put you in jail for whatever you did. Like, it wasn't illegal. We can't necessarily make it sorry. Like Joe Rogan. What if Joe Rogan had to get a DP?
Yo, if Joe Rogan got DP'd, I want to be a part of that. Oh yeah. Let me pull up.
It would be funny, dog.
Oh, that dude got jumped at the bowling alley.
Just entertainment DPs. Like Winona Ryder got caught stealing clothes and shit, and somebody got to come DP.
The store owners get to DP her. Like, you own the store.
Yeah, the owner and like 4 employees.
Yeah,
that's funny.
My god. Kanye broke that cameraman's camera, so like the first 10 paparazzi people to sign up get the DP.
Who's DP and Bill Cosby?
Gotta be women, man.
Oh my god!
Survivors of abuse.
They just come and cane him.
Yeah. No, it don't have to be them ones. It's just any survivors of abuse that feel a person away about seeing him.
I mean, cane, like hit him with canes. You know how they be doing in Singapore and shit.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah. That's his form of DP because he
probably die. He probably on his way out.
He might deserve it. Damn. All right. Next week we'll have a list of celebrity DPs for you guys. Starting with Harvey Weinstein, get DP. Never mind. Louis C.K. pull his meat out to jack off in front of somebody, and then a group of women just walk in like, yeah, we're beating your ass on the spot.
Blake, do you think 100 people could beat up a gorilla? I did. I wanted your opinion.
Oh my god.
It's like a full really there gorilla.
It's a silverback apex. Like, he runs his tribe gorilla.
Like you get you get an empty gym, 100 niggas, and a gorilla.
You're looking for a quick answer here, but like, what is defined as beat up? When's the fight stop? They got to kill it.
He got to be knocked out or dead.
Yeah, they got to incapacitate the gorilla.
No,
bro. Niggas online were like, yo, it's 100 people if we just all go at once. No.
Y'all ever seen that video of like the dude, like I think it was in the Congo, he's like walking past the gorilla. They knew it was there, and it grabbed him and pulled him into the
pulled him into the bush. Yeah, nah, nigga. Like, I'm not joking when I say like a gorilla, like if obviously not the three of us, just the three of us, but the gorilla would grab Jamal and beat the fuck out of me and Blake with Jamal. Because he's like, okay, cool, I need to get you niggas up out of here.
If legit arms getting ripped off and shit in that fight.
Yeah, dog. Like,
you're trying to punch that thing?
A gorilla can take a punch from another punch. What kind of punch could I deliver to a gorilla that's going to make a gorilla be like, oh shit, that hurt?
You got to hit his pressure
gorillas
point.
be fighting gorillas and going on with their day.
Nigga.
Like, hell no.
Somebody pulled up like gorillas can make like 1,200 pounds of force or something with a punch, and they a trained boxer does like 750 pounds. Like fucking Derek Lewis punch a gorilla in the side of the head. You can be like, oh shit, okay, you trying to do something? Got you.
Hell yeah.
Nah, we ain't doing shit to it. No,
we didn't seen Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua all get knocked on their asses. Like,
and those are by humans.
Yeah, like, just by other men. Like,
you got a better chance of like, can Deontay Wilder fight 40 people and get beat up or some stupid shit like that than 100 people fighting a gorilla? It would take a small army fist fighting a gorilla to beat up a gorilla.
Do you think you could beat up 3 Kevin Harts at once?
By myself?
Yep.
No, because he in good shape and that nigga be like sparring and shit.
Fighting 2 people at once got to be hard as fuck.
And I you know what? I think no, because Kevin Hart little, like it's funny to make Kevin Hart jokes. Nigga, I'm 5'10". Like Kevin Hart's like
he's like 5'6",
3-4 inches smaller than me, and is also a grown man.
Hold on.
I think I got a better chance against one Amanda Nunes than I got against 2 Kevin Harts.
All right, man. Niggas just lying.
Kevin Hart just be like doing CrossFit for fun and shit. Yeah, like I feel like Kevin Hart could.
He's 5'2".
Is he 5'2"?
Hey, he's really that short?
Yeah.
That's a little nigga.
Okay, now y'all be thinking it.
Nah, I didn't realize he was 5'2". I thought he was like 5'6", 5'7".
Yeah, that's what I'll take like
I thought he was like a regular like short person. Like 5'2" is nuts. Nah.
2 Kevin Harts.
Yeah, I think I could do 2 Kevin Harts.
Yeah,
I got 8 inches and like 150 pounds on him then.
Yeah, I'd rather fight that than
Holy shit.
Would you still rather fight
Nah, Kevin Hart's small enough that I could like hit him on the top of the head and like hurt him. Like monkey punch him on the top of his head.
I'm a Heisman one of them and just
yeah. I realized he was only 5'2". That's hella tiny. That's funny. Nah, yeah. I'm doing it. I'm good.
All right, that's everything.
All right. It's been a pleasure.
Right, enjoy your little party.
It's not little. Don't talk about it like that. We drink Alizé tonight.
Oh wow.
Thug passion?
Let me get you that thug passion, baby. All right.
You got your E and J.
Yeah. Okay, Crip Blake, CB.